This is a lot of information I gave you. And if you're still here listening to me, you deserve a medal. Because I've been talking for a long time. But you don't have to just listen to this or tell your friends to do it, although you're welcome to. But you can also go to try to get the knowledge of others who've done public-private dialogue and people who have been in the private sector, in the government, involved into, bargaining on specific issues. Those people have talked up as well. And they came to places that gathered and tried to say, how do we do our work? How can we do it better? So you can share experience. You can find some good practice, sometimes bad practice, and you can find materials and tools. Again, publicprivatedialogue.org is a hub where we put all this information into. It's a website which is about knowledge management. You'll find a charter of good practice, which was designed by practitioners from countries, from 30 different countries, saying these are the ingredients. So this is where the 12 ingredients come from this charter of good practice. You got a number of lessons learned papers that you can look at. An interactive public-private dialogue handbooks with a lot of tips, a lot of examples. More than 50 or 60 case studies now from all around the world, people talking about what they are doing. Operational documents, terms of reference if you want to do this, project plans, examples. Templates of surveys if you want to do a diagnostic. Tools if you want to do monitoring and evaluations, and a lot of material about the workshops we've been organizing for the past few years. We've been organizing a workshop roughly every year since 2006. I'm talking to you in January 2014. In March 2014, we have the 7th global workshop on public-private dialogue. Every time with about 15 different countries coming in and exchanging ideas about what they do, how they do it, why they do it, and contributing to this global knowledge. And this global knowledge, a lot of development partners are interested into it and are contributing to it, whether it's the World Bank Group, the IFC, or the World Bank side of it, whether it's the OECD, whether it's some bilateral development agency like GIZ in Germany, DFID in England, OZAID in Australia, CIDA in Sweden, and so on and so forth. So a lot of people participate, the EBRD, USAID, and so on. And so I invite you to get in there and look for implementation guidelines, tools, diagnostic tools, M&E tools, and eventually learn about this. Of course, we have a Facebook page. Who doesn't have a Facebook page? Facebook.com/public-private dialogue. I think we have about 400 people who have befriended us, whatever that means. And that is a place where we give a lot of information about what's happening in the field. And if you have information, I invite you to go in there and put your information. And before I go, I want to talk to you about this fragility again. I talked about at the beginning of this long talk. When I had those horrible images of disasters, whether they were natural disasters or man-made disasters or economic disasters, that we have to face. We have to face them as a community, we have to face them as a market, we have to face them as human beings. And it's always difficult to face adversity and change. And there is a way to organize change a little bit, and public-private dialogue is one of those ways. And if you want to go from fragility to agility, that's one of the ways you can do it. If you can want to be more agile, you can try to use public-private dialogue to do that. And I hope that this little session here online helped you get a general understanding of what this is all about. I didn't use many examples, but there are a lot of things out there. You can go to those resources and find out. And we don't want to tell you exactly how things work, because there is not a way things work. Things work differently in different places. So the only thing we can say, is like, go get them, do it your way, do it the way that works for your country, for your sector, for your area. Do it the best you can. We're here to help if you want, and we wish you great luck for an agile and prosperous future. Thank you very much.